It makes sure that even our brothers from Africa can use it, can utilize our condom.
What are you saying now? Why are you talking about brothers from Africa? What are you saying about us?
No, look on that.
So, do a practical example of the rolling back.
So what you just do, you just give it a little bit of air to see where it's rolling out to. So you see, I'm holding it like this.
Right.
It will roll towards me.
Right.
Which is the direction it needs to roll as you are
100%.
having your erection.
I see. So you can't miss the quality of stars because then it compromises on the quality.
Yeah.
Now,
It adds to the sensation.
It adds to the sensation.
Even
So
the
what are the stars
proximity
for? Is it for sensation?
Sensation?
Yeah.
Elevated pleasure. So, the female recipient, their private parts, needs to be stimulated for them to orgasm.
Hello Mancave viewers, I'm Kaveshan, brand manager of Trust Condoms.
George, it's Mancave guys. Matlapeng Shabalala here to talk about good quality condoms and where to buy quality condoms.
Are we back? We back. You know what time it is. Man Cave with Trust. I'm excited.
It's a new week, a new episode, a new chance for us to chat. Amatama Mancave podcast.
Let's go.
Welcome to another exciting episode and edition of the Trust Mancave podcast. This is where we have very trustworthy conversations, and I'm excited to see my boy yet again. And he's wearing a beanie today, and it's not even that cold. What's going on, OT?
Listen, we're talking about Trust Condoms today, so I'm protecting my head, my thoughts, and the topics that I'm about to blow your mind off today.
I'm happy.
Coming back with the comebacks right now.
I'm happy you're protecting that head because the mess up there. You're having a bad head day, I see, bro.
www.amatama.org, Amatama merchandise. Listen, we are out there. If you love the merch, get it going. Let's go.
I love that. So we kicked off our first series with Kev, where we introduced. He told us more about trust the person, like who trust us. I feel like Trust is our boy.
He's our boy.
I trust.
I trust.
Do you trust Trust?
I trust. Now that you've got a technical side of Trust today, I cannot wait to, get into the in-depthness.
I'm excited about that because now we're talking about the quality of life.
Yes.
How do you lead a quality life? What do you surround yourself with?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow. I think I'm gonna lead that to Kev.
Kev, welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. OT, Mr. TT.
Looking good. Looking like a guy who leads a very trustworthy quality life.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm here with quality, so I'm trying to keep up with the two.
No, you're gonna have to work harder to keep up with me and this guy. I can't even keep up with him.
So this is my OT at the office.
This is your OT. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm easy. How's it going?
So he's the genius.
He's the genius.
Oh yes,
He's the one that came up with the studs on the condom.
Oh.
And you're the smoother one.
Wait, hold on.
Any scientific question you have, he's your guy.
No, but hold on.
We even counted the numbers of the stars on the condoms.
Oh, this guy.
He's the original.
We don't even know his name yet, and he's
Big
already telling us
you not.
But hold on, let's go back to your comment saying that he's the genius.
Yeah.
Kev said this is his OT.
Yeah.
How are you the genius when I'm around?
Because I'm the brains.
Your brains are keeping warm right now with that structure.
You know what I mean? We out here.
Welcome, my brother. For those that don't know you, who are you? Where are you from?
Thanks, TT. My name is Matlapeng.
Yes, sir.
I come from the organization called PSI, Population Service International.
Okay.
So basically, I'm the Regulatory Affairs and Quality Assurance Pharmacist there.
Hi. Such big English. What's your title there?
Wow.
No, it's not as big as you think. It's regulatory, basically handling the regulations of everything that we do at PSI and the quality, looking after everything that has to do with quality.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that talks to our topic today.
Making sure that everything goes out of my hands are of good quality and you can trust it.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that. What's your interpretation of a quality life, OT?
That's an amazing question. Leading a quality life to me means navigating through life's complexities with a trusted companion such as Trust Condoms.
Whoa. This guy, are you guys like paying him to say all these things?
He's just an awesome guy.
Gee,
By the way,
with some good experience with Trust.
His name is Matlapeng. That's Kowa. That means on the rocks. I love his name.
yeah, because you love alcohol.
100%.
That leads to situations where you become unsafe now and not using
I like that.
our companion.
I like that.
No.
I like that.
You
Kev,
promote
not on the rocks.
responsibility.
Not on
Clean.
the rocks. No, and on the rocks doesn't mean alcohol, by the way. It could be a soft drink on the rocks. You see, you jump the gun. On the rocks could be a non-alcoholic. Ha! Matlapeng. I know.
Your brains are on the rocks. But let's keep it going.
Kev, coming to you. What's your interpretation of a quality life?
So I'm gonna pick on what OT said.
Yeah.
It's about maintaining a certain standard that you identify with.
Right.
And you feel more comfortable with certain things. It's about what you identify with and what you feel is good enough.
I like that.
And for me, that's what trust is.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
This is not an Orlando Pirates advert.
Good enough
Yeah.
to trust. It talks to me. So my interpretation of a quality life is really making sure that whatever you can afford
Yes.
is quality. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Surrounding yourself with quality people,
Yes.
quality company, and of course buying quality condoms.
I have a
Talk to
question, Chair, for our OT genius.
Yes, sir.
Ntate Matlapeng
I'm
on the
not gonna
rocks.
hear the end of this.
OT.
How important is quality when it comes to leading a good product such as Trust Condoms in the manufacturing process?
Good question, Makai. So we live in an untrustworthy times now, and with that being said, you need to put trust first. And by putting trust first, in terms of quality, it means that everything that you do needs to be of good quality. You need to make sure that what you said you've put in, it's what you put out. If I said I've given you a skin thin condom, I need to make sure that it's a skin thin as it is. When you go in, you need to make sure that it's what you feel like you haven't put in anything.
Especially with the smoother condoms, right?
Yeah.
You get rough guys that utilize smoother condoms. The quality process of making sure that the friction doesn't cause wear and tear. What measures that? What unit of measure do you utilize for that?
So what we do, we set up tests during our manufacturing processes that are settings that we do not have any issues with quality that would the community will have. What we do is that we have the bubble test that we burst the condom.
Wow.
We burst it with about 15 liters.
You
to
blow it
20
or you
liters.
burst it? You blow it until it bursts?
With water. We put water in it.
Okay.
So we burst it with that water with 15 to 20 liters, and then we check at what levels of water does it burst, and then it will give us how good it is the quality of the latex that we used.
What is the test
So,
called?
the bubble test.
Bubble test. So
Yeah.
it tests the strength of the elasticity of the condom itself.
Yes.
Sure. That's
Elasticity.
interesting. Yeah.
So to make sure that
Good enough English, bro.
If
Bro, I
our
went to good schools. What do you mean?
It's good enough.
so it makes sure that even our brothers from Africa can
Yes.
utilize our condoms, because you can imagine if it has to
Mara,
stretch
wait,
even
Matapeng,
bigger.
Makanyane. What are you saying now? Why are you talking about brothers from Africa? What are you saying about us?
No,
South
look on
Africans?
everything. So
What is stiff competition
But we're in
between
Africa,
Africans
though.
and brothers from Africa?
I was still in Africa.
It's
so
big
so
enough
we
as well.
so
Not just-
so
not just strong enough, big enough.
here's the thing,
Yeah,
TT.
yeah.
So Trust is not only focusing on South Africa.
I like
We are a global brand.
Yes, sir.
So we accommodate even
Brothers from
multiness,
Africa.
brothers from Africa, the Latinos,
Yeah.
everyone. So that's why I'm talking. We test this to accommodate everyone.
Mara, you spoke about brothers from Africa as if they're the ultimate test of strength.
But South Africa is part of Africa.
More
We're
Africa got just like
You
You
missed that one.
sensitive about that one.
You missed that one.
Ria guy, vendor.
No, yeah, ring vendor.
Ring vendor.
I'm vendor, I'm half vendor.
Yeah,
You see why I have to sit with my left leg like this?
Le bras
Bubble
ba rona
test.
ba go venda bunda
Yeah.
le bona ba covered, just in case we encounter someone from vendor we encounter, and then he's gifted.
Yeah.
So o tlo na comfortable like I say feel somehow, or
Both ends as
yeah,
well.
besta in the process.
I love that.
And then I encounter stuff that he doesn't want to encounter, your STIs.
See,
Sure.
here's something very interesting with regards to the bubble test. So are we saying that men who say stuff like the condom broke,
Yes,
they're
or
lying?
burst.
No.
So it's possible.
It's possible that it lies. So it depends again on how you use the condom. So if you had not used it according to the way it has been said that it needs to be used, for example, you might unwrap it inside out. It's easy for it to burst because the lube is outside, it's not inside.
So that's a very teachable moment right there. to never wear a condom inside out.
Yeah. So if it rolls back, you just need to make sure that it rolls easily backward. It doesn't have to be inside.
I wish we could do a practical example of the rolling back.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
give me
yeah,
a
you
condom.
can
So
open
what
it.
we do,
Let's open this one.
we
Take
give,
one.
we put loops on the condom so that they are smooth. They can slide in easily. Even though you still need to sometimes utilize lubricants.
Hence it's slippery. And
100%.
makes
100%.
sense. So there's no excuse to say that it bursts because of the quality. You can't. I mean, have you guys ever had instances where it was a quality issue? Maybe the strength test didn't. I mean,
A failed-
I doubt it
a
because you
failed
go
test.
through two tests with
So
SABS.
what we do what we call a dual test.
Right.
The manufacturer tests the condoms
Yeah.
as they manufacture, and they ship it to us
Right.
in South Africa. And we also do our own tests. So that's why we say, if you look, it says dual test.
Yeah, we went through that
Yeah.
with
So-
Kev, and we
Times
actually times two.
So we dual test our condoms.
Right.
And
So it has to pass both tests.
it has to pass both tests, and there's certificates that accompany that to
Right.
say the condom has actually passed both tests. So this is the other way around.
You know what? Let's take a break, and when we come back, I want to see this test, because I'm seeing you blowing that condom like it's a balloon. But we'll come back after the break. We'll see you just now.
What you looking at? I'm winning. No surprise. You're losing. Also no surprise. Come on, Cinder. I'm not letting them beat us. Faster.
Hey, bro. Yeah, man. I knew I said we were gonna watch the game at our favorite spot, but her mom says she's not fetching her today, so I think.
Daddy,
can-
is that money?
No, it's not money. It's not money.
Such boring.
So I think you can just come over and watch it at my place, yeah?
I'm not letting them beat us.
Dad, give me back the remote.
No surprise. Now you're losing. Also no surprise. Come on, Cinder. I'm not letting them beat us. Faster. Grammatic. What if we win the
Progress. Chelsea team that might well be blossoming. The stanchion that holds up the net. Half the Med Life thought that was.
He's not happy. He thinks he should do better. Look at him enter the box with free. Is that little flick there from João Pedro?
How are you going so fast? This could work. Don't worry, we'll crush the grid magic once we're done with it. But first, come on!
So what you just do, you just give it a little bit of air to see where it's rolling out to. So as I'm holding it like this,
Right.
it will roll towards me.
Right.
Which is the direction it needs to roll as you are
100%.
having your erection.
But let's be honest, there are instances where you don't have time for
Yeah,
that. You
it's-
don't have time to figure out left or right
You're
in
excited.
the moment of heat.
The moment.
True.
And it's dark sometimes.
It's
You
dark.
don't want to
And you're
see. You
depending
don't
on
want to
the
see
thing.
your meal. You know.
Yes. yes. Or no, you don't want your meal to see you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's easy also to feel it with your hands. If you tryna do this with your fingers, you'll feel it's rolling back. Otherwise, if it's not rolling nicely back, you know it's inside out.
Got you.
So if you sometimes it's not easy because the one hand will be doing other things.
Yes.
The other hand will be
And,
holding
and
the
also
condom.
you don't want to show.
Yeah.
It's like
you want to
that
be
moment
you want
where
to be
it's
smooth about it.
Yeah.
You know, smooth
Smooth
operator.
transition.
But it'll still roll even
will
if
still
you
roll.
flip it, right?
But
the
that's-
challenge there.
The challenge is there.
Right.
You might want to make sure that you have got the right side in and out.
So
Very
here's,
important,
Here's an interesting
So you'll see
fact
my hands.
about the dual testing.
Yes.
So dual test condom testing,
Yeah.
typically refers to a combined HIV and syphilis rapid diagnostic test (RDT), often used to screen for both infections simultaneously.
So that talks to something else. So it talks about the testing of the the syphilis and the HIV. That's not the test that we are referring to here. So the test that we are referring to here is the manufacturer and the distributor's test.
So there's
so there's different. You'll hear
it's dual.
That's more
Dual
of
meaning.
the doctor's jargon that you'll hear that we are going to dually test this particular patient. Maybe you had an exposure. They'll
okay.
dually test you from syphilis, and then they'll also check your HIV. But this one is mainly on the actual condom itself, the aspects of it, whether the thickness is the right thickness.
It talks to the quality of life.
Yeah, if we say it's a skin thin, it's a skin thin. If we say it has starts, and I declare we have 1,500 starts. It needs to have 1,500 starts to give you the pleasure that you need. That you trusted
So you
us
can't
with.
miss the quality of stats because then it compromises on the quality.
Yeah.
Now,
It adds to the sensation.
it adds to the sensation.
Even
So
the
what are the
proximity
stats
of
for?
one.
Is it for sensation?
Sensation,
Yeah.
elevated pleasure. So the female recipient, their private parts needs to be stimulated for them to orgasm.
Right.
And sometimes it takes more effort to get them to be stimulated to that level.
Got you.
Got you.
I guess that's why it's also lubricated, right? So that
The loop is for them not to be dry.
That's what
so
I'm
that,
saying, yeah.
so that at least they are still juicy. They are able to receive you, and they are able to secrete the juices as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
Another important key question that needs to be asked: can a condom be reusable after pleasure?
Good question,
Sure.
Makai.
That's
It's a challenge.
It's an education.
Asking for a friend.
Very educational platform.
That's my next question for you, Oti. After Maps answers, is I want to know some of your experiences with trust. But
Sure.
I'll let Maps answer.
Are you
first
ready
and
for
then-
PG?
So it's a very important question that we need to address, and we find that in our society nowadays, a lot of young men still don't know that a condom can only be used once.
Right.
The reason is that it takes fluids, and those fluids, they need to be discarded off.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you're going to want to reuse it, you have already taken out the loop that is outside, and now you're going to expose the plain, the naked latex inside somebody's body.
Yeah.
And now that's where now also the challenges of bursting, the challenges of
It's unhygienic as well.
irritation,
It doesn't talk to
unhygienic.
quality life. It doesn't talk to quality life.
100%.
If you love yourself enough, you
100%.
would know that you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. But it's a brilliant question, bro.
100%.
And it's
yeah.
unhygienic for your partner as well. So,
Please ask him the question. I'm waiting for this.
Let's go.
so
Let's go.
So from what I gathered,
Yeah.
and we've been hanging out, spending enough time now.
Yeah.
I know you had some fun weekends.
How do you know?
He's already laughing.
How does he know? How does he
This
know?
question is directed to the wrong person.
You don't have to go in any details.
All right. Yeah.
But do you have any trust experiences where trust was one of your partners on one of those crazy weekends? But like I said, you don't have to divulge anything that'll get you in trouble.
I'm still in my youth. I think every young youthful person has had their fun moments exploring, especially with the sexual encounters. People have quickies. People have foreplay in bathrooms and clubs. People, it's so diverse, and this is why your product is so important because, like I said from the previous episode, right?
Yeah.
It's compatible in
Absolutely.
your pocket, in the glove compartment of your car, wherever in the thing of where you pour petrol in there. Some guys hide their condoms
No,
in
the
there.
most common place is the boot where the spare tire
It's a
is.
spare wheel.
Why do
Under
people
the-
hide condoms in the
Because
boot?
they don't think their partner would ever go and search by the spare wheel.
Why-
Oh my, Onyaka, go spare wheeling.
What's Allah? Why must the condoms be in the
No,
boot?
it's the safest place for them.
Oti, just a follow-up question.
Yes.
On those adventurous nights, did you have a favorite trust?
Oh, that's a good question.
Let me tell you something about my experience. It's the OG.
It's the OG.
It's the OG. I think let's show
The
everybody
OG for OT.
That is the OG for OT. That is the OG there. I think that's the first one that
smooth.
we presented. The OG has been there most of my life. I think flavored condoms only started knowing about them later on in my life, which now, it entices more fun experiences. I mean, the flavor, the aroma of the product makes it more exciting in the bedroom.
So you've not been having fun. He's just having a monotone.
The
He
OG
brings the fun.
gangster. I mean,
Maybe
that's
he
the original
brings the
gangster.
fun.
That is the main one.
So are you ready to elevate your?
I used to,
your
I
play?
think this is very important. The finding of I find the OG more easily accessible as opposed to the flavored condoms.
Yes.
So that is your most
That's very true.
most available product anytime, anywhere.
That's
100%.
You're making a very important and a valid point, and we need to make sure that we will buy from reputable retailers where that
Absolutely.
you'll only get the OG that is the best quality, because we know there are guys that are coming from the sides trying to
Right.
dribble us to say, yeah, this is the good quality, and only to find out, no, it's not a good quality.
Yeah.
So we need to look out for that. Let's go buy from the reputable stores.
Absolutely, guys.
And
You can land into a bad corner because at the end of the day, you are compromising your own health. How do you lead a quality life knowing that you've bought condoms from the back corner, and then the next thing you are complicate. Then
only
you're gonna
thing
come
they
back and
know.
blame trust when you didn't go to a reputable retailer. I mean, it's 13 rands. 13, 14
Well,
rands.
15 rand, yeah.
I mean, for me, you know, it's really affordable at a quality, you know, and the quality that comes with it. What I wanted to check with you guys is, so you are in charge of the quality process.
Yeah.
You are in charge of the marketing process. At which point do you guys have a clash? So what I'm trying to get to is sometimes you market the hell out of things, and then there's a quality issue that compromising your market.
I'll let him talk. Now you're making us.
I want you guys to clash because it affects us as consumers.
Yeah, sure, 100%.
So remember when we started, I said he's my OT in the office.
Yes, I don't like that. But anyway, yeah, let's keep
No,
it
no.
moving.
What I mean is,
No, I love that. He's actually more intelligent.
What
than
I mean
me
is he's my-
sometimes.
he's my homie in the office. So we always catching up on sport. We're having
Right.
fun. That's our personal relationship.
Right.
When it gets to the work, he's always making sure I don't get out of line because
Overstep.
you know us.
I make sure that
marketers
he doesn't get into trouble.
doesn't get into trouble. So he's keeping me in check.
So it's
because-
important to have trust between
Yeah.
the two of
So
you.
basically,
Yeah.
he can pay me. Hey? I've kept his work.
Yeah,
So
he's-
you're Brad Trust
kept me out of
in this
trouble.
bromance. He's Brad
Yeah,
Trust.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
He's the one I trust, you know, because
Yeah.
I want to make these claims. I
Because your
wanna do
messaging
all
is
these
dependent
campaigns.
on the quality that he puts out there.
Because, like you said, I also have to be within the rules and make sure I'm on the safe side of things, not making too bold claims
Right.
or certain activities that could not really work out for
And
us.
compromise.
Yeah, because you know, as brand managers, we just want our brand to
You
be
just want
out
to
there.
sell, you know.
We want to make it
You wanna
fun,
market.
happy.
One of the other things, what KG is saying is that our market is being regulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the part of regulatory assurance.
And that's
pharmacist.
important because it guarantees quality to us as
Yeah.
consumers, right?
So the regulator in South Africa says, Matlapeng, as a pharmacist at PSI, have your condoms been tested by SABS? Then I need to say yes, and KG must not put the condoms in the market before I could say I've tested these condoms at SABS and they've passed the condoms already.
I like that. So his messaging has to align with
Exactly.
your approvals from a quality point of view.
And he can't
Yes.
mislead and say I'm putting
Yes.
this quality or else he's
That's
not
false marketing. We all know that.
Exactly.
100%. So I need to look out for that from him to say let's not put it this way. That's a little bit elevating some of the things. Our language needs to be in this specific
that.
way.
It's a partnership
It
because
is.
at the end of the day, you know, like we joke about all the type of marketing we can do, very grandiose marketing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're serving a consumer and you want to give them reliable, trustworthy information.
And quality products.
Quality.
as well.
So
Sure.
at the end of the day, as much as we joke and banter,
Yeah.
it's a
You've
partnership.
got a mandate as well.
Yeah.
I'm his boss.
Just like I'm his boss. I'm your boss. I'm your boss.
I've got a question for you, Bosso. I've got a question
You're
for
about to
you.
shut it down. I'm joking. Go for
Sliding
it.
out into this conversation, I want to ask my chairman this very unique question, and you must answer. What is your most embarrassing moment the first time you use a condom?
Sure.
Brilliant question.
I got him now, huh?
Sure.
Slip and slide.
I think the most embarrassing moment for me was to struggle to even open the box.
Did you open with your teeth?
I tried everything. But because, you know, naturally one hand is busy, the other hand is trying to multitask, and the teeth are trying to also do their own thing. it becomes a mess.
You
And I
get
think
a
sometimes-
vampire moment there.
Yeah, and I learned that sometimes it's okay just to slow down,
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
it easy, and enjoy the moment. Because sometimes you rush,
Yeah.
and that compromises the trust between you and your partner. By the way.
Oh.
And I'm just saying that because I'm getting paid, but it is what it is.
What a good
And I guess you were young. You were young.
I was young and naive.
You were young at that
Young
time.
and naive. I'm
There
wiser
was no
now.
back shots in the back corners at that time. What a comeback.
OT and his comebacks.
What's your embarrassing moment? Now that you've asked the big
Yeah.
boss, what's your embarrassing moment
Oh, you don't
of
flip
your
this on
first
me.
We've
time?
got too many, but let him choose
Alright.
one.
Yeah.
It was on the rocks.
You can't do that. You can't.
I love that.
You can't do
Teachable
that.
moment. This is the reason why it's very important to have trust condoms in every compartment of your life. Look at guys, go township on the rocks. Make sure that your back pocket is always packing something to save your life.
I love that. I love that. Gents, what's your parting shot? This has been a great and insightful conversation. You know, when we discussed this earlier on and we said we're going to go technical, I was worried that maybe our viewers might find it a little bit too technical, but you actually made it simple. You know, the example you made with the condom and what to do, I think it's a lesson for a lot of us gents to say, sometimes just slow down, Buffett.
Yeah.
Don't rush, because that moment of rushing could cost your life.
Wow.
Kev, what's your parting shot, my brother?
100%. You value yourself, so stick with quality you can trust. That's what I would say.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you ever come back to that?
Let me have that box. I'll tell you what.
Which one? The
No,
whole
the
box?
small one.
Oh,
The small one.
Okay.
So one thing that my parting ways is that always make sure that you use a taper-proof condoms. Even though you're going to struggle to open it,
Yeah.
the ones that you can easily open, anything could have happened to it.
Yeah.
It could have been leaked with something, could have been tapered and been punched, and just now you think, I was using a condom, and the next thing, there's another condom coming behind you. So yeah,
I think my parting shot is, to back up. Hey, I'm thinking of foreplay. Sorry, these guys. My parting shot, just like Kevin said, man, this is the Quality of Life Man Cave episode that I'm so excited to share with my big brother. Let's get it, bro.
Love that, bro. So my parting shot is, to lead a quality life means you accept that sometimes you can't get perfection. Settle for excellence.
Wow.
Say vale. Site danko.
I love that.
Say vale. Gents,
thanks,
thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you so much. Kev,
Fence.
Thank you.
another exciting one.
Nice one, bro.
Appreciate it.